Hello, all my beautiful people. It's your girl Mahogany, and I'm back with another video. Thank you for joining me. If this is your first time seeing my channel, this is your first time viewing my videos, welcome to the tribe. If you are a subscriber and you tuned into my video last week, then you know I shared a little bit about my experience dating as a transgender woman and some of the obstacles and struggles that I dealt with while I was still out there playing the field. And I know you're waiting for the story about how me and Bae met, and I promise you it is on the way, y'all. I have not forgotten. I just felt it in my spirit that I needed to switch gears a little bit, and with everything that's going on, share with some of the younger girls that are coming up who are still out there dating, looking for the right person for them, about some of the things that I learned as a more seasoned woman of the trans experience, for me to pass along to some of those girls who are still looking for their partners. Just a disclaimer, the tips that I'm going to be giving are going to be primarily targeted towards my ladies or my beautiful transgender women. But that doesn't mean if you're not transgender, you can't benefit from some of these best practices and tips I'm gonna be giving you on this video, because it really goes for anybody. Like if you're doing any type of online dating, then these are some of the same things that you're gonna run into. So this video is for you too, boo. Stay tuned. Tip number one. If you are using a dating website or a dating app to meet people and you are a transgender woman, my advice to you is to stick to the sites that are geared towards men who are looking for transgender women. They know what they're getting into. They sign up, they get on the website, they go to it, they fill out their profile. You know that they are looking for some beautiful transgender woman like you, like yourself, boo. They're looking for you. And so at least there's no element of surprise. You know, you don't have to worry about, oh, do they know? Like, how are they gonna react? You already know because they're there for you. Now, we can't speak to too much to their intentions. That's for you to decipher. You're gonna have to figure that out. If you stay tuned to this video, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about how to decipher between some of those bad apples. But make sure that you're sticking to these websites, because you'll have a better chance meeting a guy that is right for you if you are on a website where the guy knows upfront the type of girls that he's going to be coming in contact with. Okay, now I understand that some of these websites may not have as many guys in your area. I personally ran into that problem as well myself. I'll tell you a little bit later about how I combated that. Stay tuned to the next video. But if you're running into this problem, then I understand if you want to try a different dating website. If you want to try a different dating app that maybe isn't geared towards just dating transgender women, that's fine. But make sure you're picking a website that at least has the algorithm and the parameters for you to properly identify yourself. So whether you are a transgender woman, transgender man, gender non-conforming, non-binary, whomever you might identify as, make sure that they have that as an option for you, because that lets you know right up front if the website is even going to be welcoming of anyone other than a man or just a woman to join the website. And even on these websites, you still have to be careful, because a lot of the times these guys are like looking at the profiles and they see just a pretty girl and they just looking at your photos and they're not even paying attention to your profile. They don't take the time to read through your profile, and definitely not the section, the little small section at the top that has like whether you're transgender or woman or, you know, all of that. A lot of times they don't even pay attention to that. They just go directly to send you a message because they want to get to know you. They want to get right down to it, okay? And so because of this, you have to still make sure that they know. Make sure that they know that you're transgender. In conversation, bring it up before things get too deep, too heavy. Just get it on out there. Make sure that they saw that you put that on your page, so nobody has to waste their time, because ain't nobody got time for that. For tip number two, if you are meeting someone on a dating website and you're maybe wanting, you know, you tired of texting, y'all tired of talking and caking on the phone, and you know, you don't want to text no more, you want to meet this person in person, right? That's cool. I understand that at some point you have to make the transition. So when you are meeting up with these people for the first time, you want to make sure that they're meeting you in a public place, preferably in the daytime with people around. So if something goes down, if ish hits the fan, there is somebody that's going to be in your vicinity that you can reach out and get help from. They can help you. They can come to your aid if homie start clowning. Don't let him come over to your house for the first time meeting him. Don't go over to his house the first time meeting him. You don't know who this person is. You can't trust them. If he's not willing to meet up with you in a public place during the daytime, that lets you know that he probably has some extra ish going on. You don't know what he's on. And even if he's not on anything funny, you know that at least he's not in the point in his journey, in his trans attraction, where he's comfortable dating a woman of the trans experience in public. And girl, don't even waste your time with him. It's other dudes that will meet you in person. They'll take you out to somewhere nice. They won't care who's around. Wait for him, girl. Swipe left on him. Next. Next. Tip number 3. For tip number 3, it's very simple. Share your location, ladies. Share your location before you go out to meet these guys, before you go wherever you're going to go. Share your location with a family member, a friend, a roommate, whoever it is that you trust. Let them know where you're going to be. It's not about anybody being in your business and knowing who you getting your swerve on with. It's about making sure that you are staying safe and somebody knows where you are. Come up with some type of system where you let somebody know that you're going out with, this person and where you're going to be, how long you're going to be there with them, who the person is. That's important. They need to know who you with, just in case you come up missing. Let them know who you're going to be with. This is something I did personally myself with my sister or my friend or my roommate. I would let them know, hey, I'm getting ready to go chill with so-and-so. We gonna be here and I'm gonna hit you up in an hour or 2 hours. And if you don't hear from me, call me, reach out to me and make sure everything is good. It's, y'all, it's 2020. We have to make sure that we are dating safe. So it's very easy. If you have an Android phone, if you have an iPhone, you can share your location. I think it's called family sharing, whatever it is. If you want to learn how to do it, drop a comment down below in the comment section. I will take the time to show you how to do it. Whatever is going to keep you safe, I am willing to do it for you. So yes, share your location. Make sure somebody knows where you are with these men. Okay? Very simple. Tip number 4. Tip number 4 is just to do your homework. Do your homework on these men that you're interested in. So you get the full picture of who you're dealing with. Y'all, we have so much technology at our disposal in 2020 that a quick Google search could reveal so much about a person. Pretty much everybody has a digital footprint. If you don't, I'm not saying that you're not real, but I'm just saying at least you can pull up somebody's social media page. You want to make sure that you're properly vetting this person. So a background check. If you have a mutual friend with this person, ask that mutual friend about this guy that you're interested in. Get to know his character so you can get the full picture of who you're dealing with. You want to know if he's a felon, if he's ever been to jail. I'm not saying that's a deal breaker, but you need to know. These are details that are important so you can be able to make an informed decision. Okay? Tip number 5. Tip number 5 is to pay attention to the red flags. If you are talking to a dude and he is talking about gay people, saying he don't like gay people, this should be obvious, but just because somebody is attracted to you and they know you're trans and they're making homophobic slurs, 9 times out of 10 says he's probably transphobic too. He got some internalized oppression, so you don't even want to deal with him. You already know he's unpredictable. That's not the right dude for you. Next, nope, that's a red flag. If he doesn't want to meet you in public, if you want to meet for the first time and he doesn't want to meet you in public, he just wants to come over and Netflix and chill and hit you up on the late night tip, nah, we leveling up. We not doing that. No, you need to take me out. We need to go somewhere in public. I need to be able to have somebody, a close ally I can go to if some ish hit the fan and you decide that you want to jump crazy. Ask him about his friends, ask him about his family, if he's open to you meeting any of these people. And I understand meeting somebody's family or meeting somebody's friends is a big milestone in a relationship, but you have to meet someone who's willing to take those steps with you. You want to know that he's going to be serious about actually accommodating his life to have a transgender woman in his life. You need to know these things. If he's not open to taking these steps with you in the future, then you probably know he's not at the point in his walk and in his trans attraction where he, where he's ready to take on a beautiful woman like yourself. We are leveling up and we are respecting ourselves and valuing ourselves. With that being said, we're not meeting any dudes that aren't ready to take those steps, because that means he's not ready for you. You want to know about how he feels about other transgender people or gay people. You want to know about how he's going to feel about some of your adopted family, some of the family that maybe that you weren't born with, but some of your chosen family. You want to know how he's going to react around these people, because if he reacts negatively with these people or about these people, then you know that they probably have some hidden issues. They may have some hidden transphobia lurking within there. And girls, you can be trans attracted and still be transphobic. That is a thing. My sixth and final tip is, if you are in a state where you can legally conceal to carry, you can get you, a little piece, a little something that you can carry around with you, I encourage for you to do it. When I lived in Missouri, best believe, honey, I went and got my concealed to carry license. I learned how to use my weapon. I went to the gun range. Luckily, thankfully, I never had to use my weapon, but trust and believe, I always had it on me, okay? So if you are in a state where you can get your concealed to carry permit, I encourage for you to do it. Learn how to use your weapon. Make sure that you have something, even if it's a taser, mace, a little, something. Make sure you have something that you can use to defend yourself, just in case you find yourself in a sticky situation, because it's better to have something and not have to use it than to not have anything at all. I know some people, y'all gonna say, oh, that you don't believe in guns and all this stuff. Whatever, that's fine. I am not a promoter of violence, but I am a promoter of living, okay? I want my sisters to survive. And so whatever they need to do to be able to feel safe and feel like that they can be themselves authentically in this world, I'm gonna tell them to do it by any means necessary. Believe that. Okay, y'all, that's it. That's all the tips that I have for you. I truly hope that you enjoyed this video and that some of the information that I shared in this video helps someone, even if it's not you. Please share it to your friends. If you know someone who is transgender, who is dating and they're still looking for their mate, this will be a great video for them to start with. If there's anything that I didn't mention in this video that you think is a good dating practice, I encourage for you to drop it below in the comment section. And by the way, I would greatly appreciate it if you would do your girl a solid and hit the thumbs up button on this video, as well as the subscribe and notification bell, so you can be notified of all your girls' future content. All right, my people, that's it and that's all. You have a great weekend. And remember, be smart, be safe with your dating, and most importantly, be yourself, because nobody can do it quite like you can do, mama. Mwah. Have a good one.